So, welcome back to Basics and to session 5. Now, you might have already noticed that this kind of exercise is quite different from most things in our life. For most things, the harder we try, the more effort we put in, the more we sort of get out of the exercise. But meditation in this way is maybe a little bit more like sleep. So when we go to sleep, if we try very hard to go to sleep, we probably move further away from sleep. In the same way, when we sit to meditate, if we try really hard, then that tends to just sort of get in the way of the process. So it takes a little bit of time to find that balance. Some days we'll show up and we'll need to maybe apply a little more focus, a little more attention. Other days we'll need to sort of ease off a little bit. So it's just about finding this balance over time. Before you know it, there it is. So begin in this way today. Just noticing how the body feels, how the mind feels, and knowing that sometimes, often, less is more. Right now, though, just make sure that you're sitting comfortably. We're going to start in the usual way. So, with the eyes open, nice soft focus, and just taking some big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So remember breathing in, feeling the lungs expand as they fill with air, and as you breathe out, just feeling the muscles in the body soften. And with the next out breath, just gently closing the eyes and just feeling the weight of the body press down. Feeling that contact of the body against the seat or the floor, feeling the sensation of the feet on the floor and the weight of the hands just resting on the legs. And just take a moment to settle into the space. Noticing any sounds, noticing any resistance to any sounds. Just getting comfortable in that space. And then just bringing the attention back to the body again. As always, just checking in with the body, notice how it feels. Heaviness, lightness, stillness, restlessness. And then just scanning down from head to toe. Just building up a picture of how the body feels. So really tempting to get stuck on certain sensations, especially discomfort. So just a gentle, even scan, not getting stuck in any one place, just moving down towards the toes. And then just beginning in your own time. Pay a little more attention to the breath, that rising and falling sensation. There's always nothing to do. Body knows how to breathe. Simply noticing what area of the body moves as it breathes, and whether each breath is long or short, deep or shallow. And when you feel comfortable with that, when you've settled into that rhythm, just beginning to count the breaths as they pass. So as always, just up to 10 each time, and then starting again at 1. Remember, allow thoughts to come and go. Only thing you need to remember is to notice when it's wandered, and then gently coming back to the breath again. So remembering to stop when you get to 10, each time just starting again at 1. And then letting go of that focus and just allowing the mind to do whatever it wants to do. So the mind wants to think, you let it think. The mind wants to focus, to be still, let it be still. Just let the mind do whatever it wants to do for the next few seconds. And then just gently bringing the attention back to the body again. Just coming back to that feeling of weight and contact. Body, feet, hands. Starting to notice the space around you, any sounds, perhaps any strong smells. So just bringing the mind back into the physical senses. And then when you're ready, in your own time, you can just gently open the eyes, sit back in your chair, and have a stretch if you'd like to. And well done on completing the first 5 sessions. So the first half of the basics. And just taking a moment, as always, notice how you feel right now, whether you feel a greater sense of balance in the body and mind, having taken that time out for yourself. And also just reflecting on that idea of effort, of some days needing a little more, some days a little less. When we're applying too much effort, we tend to feel a bit uncomfortable, perhaps agitated in some way. When we apply too little, then we tend to sort of drift towards sleep. So it's just about finding that sweet spot. And that just takes time. That's just familiarization. It's just about sort of developing and refining the skill. Either way, there's nothing to overthink at this stage. Simply enjoying taking that time out to get a little more headspace in your day. And I look forward to seeing you back here for your next session, session 6.